Dude, what's up, Mario?
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
I love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to fucking Help I'm High and Can't Get Down. This is fucking episode 8. It's like my best friend, Mario Slagle. Dude,
What's up?
musician, entrepreneur,
Yeah, something like that.
coronavirus expert,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
We're gonna get flagged, right?
Yeah,
Nice. Hell yeah. So how you been, bro?
good. I don't know. The world's a wild place. I'm alive. So, yeah, I don't know. Just doing things,
Hell
making
yeah.
music, hanging out.
So recently, you just went on tour with a guy, S. Raekwon,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, hell yeah. And he just
Yeah.
got signed with a label, right, in New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah, so he is a friend from college that we were in a band with together. And when we graduated, he started making solo music and moved to New York City. Did that for a few years. Got signed to a label called Father Daughter Records.
Okay.
And yeah, they put out his record in October, and then he got booked on a tour with another artist from his label.
Okay.
For 2.5 weeks, and he asked me to go with him and play drums. So I did.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. Where'd you guys all go?
It was Cleveland, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Boston, New York City, Richmond, Virginia, D.C. We went down to Atlanta, Nashville, back up to Indianapolis, and then Urbana, Chicago.
Oh.
Was the last night. The main band on the tour is from Chicago, or from Urbana, Illinois. Did I say Urbana, Chicago?
Yeah, you did. I was like, what? What is that?
Those are two cities. Urbana, Illinois. The band we were opening for is from Chicago, so I think they just wanted their last show to be at a place where they could drive home after. But, it ended up being a cool show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite spot?
It's hard to say, because there's so many different things
Yeah.
that I enjoyed about being on tour. So different nights were better for different things. New York City was definitely the most fun to play. There were a ton of people there.
Oh hell yeah.
It was on a Tuesday night, so I was thinking it was gonna be kind of a weaker show. But then he's from New York and the label was there, so.
So
there
it
were a
was
bunch of
huge?
people. Yeah, it was great. I mean, there were a few 200 I think people there.
Damn.
250 people there. So.
Is that one of your biggest shows that you've played?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's probably similar in size to the
Damn.
biggest show I've played. So yeah, it was fun. But then the days where we didn't have to drive as far and we got to explore the city a little bit were really nice. And that's separate from the show itself.
Yeah.
But, in DC, we were there all day, and Steven and I neither of us had ever been to DC, and most people I think go for a middle school field trip or something.
Yeah.
In the suburbs. So.
So
but
you guys
neither
had
of us
you
had
guys
been.
so you guys had your middle school field trip
Yeah.
at 27.
Yeah,
28.
we got to walk around and see all the monuments and shit, which was cool. It was fun. It was also funny being in DC and seeing things in person, and just being people just work here.
Yeah.
It's not that
Dude.
crazy. It's just people just have jobs and they go to this building every day and work 9 to 5 and then go home. But it seems like such a big deal, and there's so much history behind it. But yeah, it was just oh, here we are. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's the Capitol. There's the whatever.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Glad you had fun, dude. And then you were supposed to go on a week tour with your band, but that got fucking canceled.
Yeah. So that
fucking COVID.
Yeah.
You guys stay in your homes. You fucking weasels.
Yeah.
Jesus.
COVID is
Coming back.
It's something, maybe it never really went away.
Yeah, dude.
It's always been hiding in the
Yeah.
shadows. Which I feel like I saw it coming, but I'm really happy that nothing happened for this tour that I got back from with Steven. I was worried that some of that would get canceled or shortened, or someone in the band would get COVID, because we were touring with 2 other bands. So in total there were I think 9 people.
Oh shit.
And I was like, damn, dude, like one of these 9 people is gonna get COVID and it's gonna suck, and like everyone's gonna be freaking out. We're gonna have to cancel shows, but it didn't happen. Everyone was safe, and we like were able to do it. So
hell yeah, dude.
it was nice. So yeah, obviously I wish I could do this week now, but it is what it is, you know.
How long have you been doing music for?
I started playing drums when I was like 11.
Hell yeah.
My parents put me in drum lessons, and then I did drumline and band in school and stuff. As far as like making music and like writing music, more seriously, or even just spending more time on it, it was probably like college or like right after college. So maybe like 5 or 6 years I've been like really
getting
doing
after it.
stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And so your band's called Hydrone.
Hydrone.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's
Hot Wheels.
It's the copyright infringement series.
Hell yeah, dude.
Um,
and then you
yeah.
now, and you also kind of have like your own little like label, like
Yeah.
right? Clean Demon Records or something like that.
Label. I like to
Yeah.
do the finger quotes.
Yeah, yeah,
label, but I some of the artists that I really like kind of did that and
Okay.
then got successful, and now it's more of a legitimate thing. I don't expect that to happen,
Yeah.
but it inspired me to be able to like have a platform to put my own music out on.
So actually, I am gonna stop and say that like this is the guy who did the intro for the fucking show. So the little 22 seconds that we have.
Which song is it? Step on Me?
No, Eddie's Journey.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I have like little music credits, and it says Hydrone,
Eddie's
Clean Demon
Journey.
Records or whatever.
Dude, hell yeah. That's so sick. I feel like I wrote that song for this podcast. I just didn't know
Yeah.
that I was writing it for this podcast.
Exactly.
But I did.
Yeah. This
That's
guy.
all along.
We
This is what it was
used to
for.
fucking get high on fucking the roof of buildings and chill on porches with giant holes in them, and
Oh yeah, that was insane. Princess almost fell in
Dude.
the hole on our front porch when we moved into that house.
dude, that was so nuts. And then we lived next to some crazy ass motherfucking people.
Yeah, dude, we did. When we moved out of that duplex, I was like, I gotta live in a standalone house. Like, I don't want to share walls with people anymore. It kind of like freaked me out, but it was also like, it made sense. Like, it was like no, like, hear me out. Like, it's like, I was playing loud ass fucking like rock music in that house all the time, and that lady's bedroom was on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
So it's like, part of me is like, holy shit, like that was crazy, and I'm like, well, like she had to fucking listen to me like
Yeah.
play my guitar like.
But
shitty
also
all
her
the time.
children were like,
They were insane.
they were
For
insane.
sure, yeah.
The one that was just like taking a nap in our fucking yard, just
Yeah.
like
I thought he was just like having a nap, and I was like, that's cool. Like, I would take a nap in a park on the grass or something. But then when he like woke up and he was all like fucked up, I
Dude,
was like,
yeah.
oh no. Yeah, that was not good, dude. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that shit was so insane.
Yeah, they were
man.
wild.
There was lots of crazy shit that happened over there.
They were
It was
just always
such a good
screaming
neighborhood,
at
though,
each other.
too.
Yeah.
That's like the crazy part is that like it was such a great neighborhood,
Yeah.
and then we had the fucking crazy ass people right next to
Yeah.
us.
Well, there's probably more crazy shit that happens
Yeah.
than you realize, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Behind closed doors. Because I'm like, nobody in our neighborhood, like, probably had any fucking clue what was going on in that house. you
Yeah.
know? But we could hear them screaming because we shared walls with them.
B.E.
Dude.
B.E. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Dude.
These people are like pillheads or something. I don't know.
Yeah. And, like, she would come home. I would just see her car pull up in the backyard, and I'd be like, here comes the screaming. Because she would, like, come in the house, and, like, the door would slam, and then immediately it was just, like, screaming match. Like, I just remember, like, the door, like, for, like, 30 minutes. And sometimes I would, like, get little glimpses, but I have no idea what they were ever fucking screaming at each other about.
That shit was so nuts, bro. I'm glad that we had that experience, though.
Yeah, dude.
Such a good neighborhood, man.
was-
Clintonville
yeah.
is like the best. I feel
It was
like
nice to walk around. We were close to the Park of Roses and, like, the bike trail.
Kroger was right there. You just walked to Kroger.
Dude, yeah, walk across the street to the grocery store.
Ah, man, so
That
good.
was sick. But
Wits, Cornerstone.
Dude, we ate so much Wits in Cornerstone. Yeah,
I love that shit.
I've gone to Cornerstone.
Shout out to fucking Cornerstone Deli, dude. They got some awesome ass sushi.
Yeah, good sandwiches. I've been there a handful of times since we lived there, and every time I go, I'm just like, damn, I used to eat here like 3 times a week.
Yeah, dude.
I was there all the time, but
fuck yeah, dude.
just those seasons of life that you can remember fondly.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
So, what do you got going on then for band-wise, like for the rest of the year? Like, what do you got planned? Like, shows, like tours? What do you got?
Well,
albums.
I'm trying to figure it out now, kind of. So I.
See, Mario used to be a 9 to 5.
Yeah, so
but now he's not.
I'm not. So, and I'm newly not. So, I'm trying to figure out how to live like a normal person. You know, like get out of bed and eat breakfast and make sure I'm like getting enough sleep. Just like normal shit that I think when you have like a more regimented job like that, it's easier to be forced to have like habits and like routines.
Yeah.
So now, you know, just trying to figure that out a little bit, but
create your own routines.
Yeah. And I, you know, just got back from that tour, and haven't had much time to really do that. So, but I'm figuring it out now. We have a bunch of music that we've written since the last album came out that we're trying to like filter through, pick things that we like that we want to like develop, pick songs that are written that we want to use, and then just start recording stuff. The last album we recorded with a friend in Akron. I've been talking to another guy like that we could record with.
Okay.
But I think over the next couple of weeks we'll probably spend a lot of time, and I will spend a lot of time because I'm like back, no job. Like I have nothing to do for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Especially now, like all of our shows are being canceled. It's like I literally have nothing to do. So and hopefully my bandmates, as much as they have time to, like, am just gonna be in the practice space, like recording, writing. I have like a 8-track cassette recorder.
Okay.
And then my bandmate in another band, Tetanus, he has one like the same thing, and his is in the practice space and mine's at my house. So I can just like bring a cassette tape and pop it in and like record, and then take it home, pop it in mine and record there.
Oh shit.
So
hell yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of like the next round of stuff is going to be more like self-recorded, homemade, kind of like that, like the tape with Eddie's Journey on it.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
a little
nice.
more lo-fi. Yeah, save some money too.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah, dude. So what do you so you said, are you gonna like look for a job, or like what is your plans?
Yeah,
like
so
break wise?
I have enough money realistically to last me through the summer. Like
without getting a job?
Yeah, just like no job at all. 'Cause towards the end of working my 9 to 5, like all through it, I was kind of like saving a little bit, knowing I'd want to do this eventually. But the last like 6 months or so, like I was like aggressively throwing a lot of money into savings.
Hell yeah.
So I could not have a job for a while, and get accustomed to not having a lot of money.
You've been putting money in Tesla at all?
No, dude, no, I haven't.
No.
I haven't fucked with stocks or cryptos in a little bit, but I just have like a big lump like sitting.
Yeah.
I keep an eye, so like the Coinbase like gives me notifications.
Yeah.
When there's like a new coin introduced.
Yeah.
So I just open it, and I usually buy like $10, $20, $50, depending on like what it looks like.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
And like these like random new coins, sometimes they just blow up.
Yeah.
And then
you
I'm
just
just
make
like
a few $100s or whatever, just
so
doing whatever. Dude, I just gotta say,
yeah.
fucking nice mustache.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, such a fucking good mustache.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
How long did it take you?
So.
How long did it take you to get that?
I don't know. It's like
like if you shaved it off today, how long would it take you?
Probably take like it's like a weird thing because it grows, and then I shave it.
It grows and then I shave it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying, right?
I can relate. Yeah.
Yeah, I shave it like my face, and I leave the mustache, and then I shave my face, and it just keeps growing.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't usually look like this until it gets too long, and then I trim it. and then it looks good.
Okay, so
But,
you
like,
just
to
trimmed
get-
it?
Yeah, so to
Hell
get to
yeah.
this point, it's like
That's my problem. I always get like it curls into my fucking
you
mouth,
just
and
gotta
I'm just like,
clip it off right at the lip, and then the top part like grows down and it like gets thicker. You know what I mean? Because it's more layers of hair.
oh shit.
Probably like a month is what I would say.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I love mixing it up. I've been thinking a lot about shaving my head recently. But
Like,
I mean,
bald?
not like bald,
Oh, okay,
but just
okay.
like cutting it off.
Dang.
Which every time I say that or think about it, I talk to someone or I say that to someone and they're like, "No, dude, you can't cut your hair."
So
And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
this is what
I
I'll
don't know,
say.
dude.
I mean, I would say that I had a lot of people who told me that I shouldn't have cut my hair, but then a lot of people were like, "I'm glad you cut your hair."
Yeah, they're like,
so,
"Damn, you look good."
yeah, I was gonna say you should think about it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like worst case scenario, you just grow it back out.
It's true.
You also look like
Yeah.
motherfucking Justin Timberlake when you have short hair.
I don't think I do, but I think
When you were younger, you did.
yeah, people always told me I did.
Yeah.
I remember specifically being at the mall with my mom and my sisters, and they were looking at shoes in a shoe store, and it was like a women's shoe store. So there was like nothing for me to look at. Like I was just like,
Chilling.
I mean, like I could like appreciate the shoes, but I'm like, I don't want to buy any of these, so like, or I don't want to wear any of them.
Nowadays, you probably would.
Not shoes. I don't know if I could do
Like women's shoes?
Women's shoes.
You'll
Like,
wear a dress, but
specifically,
you
like-
won't wear.
Well, yeah, you know, a dress is it's liberating. Think about the space you got.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. That's why I love shorts.
Yeah, dude, that they flow. But yeah, no, I was just like looking at these shoes, being bored, being like a teenager. You know, I wish I could get the fuck out of here, but I'm with my family, and this lady just like, I don't know if she tapped me on the shoulder or she like got my attention somehow. She's like, "Hey," and I was just like, "What's up?" And it's just this stranger, like this random lady in this shoe store, and she's just like, "You look like Justin Timberlake." And I was like, "Okay, I don't think I do, but
That's hilarious.
thank you."
I get
'cause
John Travolta a lot.
John Travolta.
Yeah, dude. When I had my long hair, dude, I pulled up to
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
McDonald's and some lady opened the window, handed me my drink, and then she shut the window, and then she like swung around and opened it, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you were John Travolta for a second." And I was like, dang, I get that a lot.
Dude, and that's not even you look like John Travolta. That's I thought you were John
Yeah.
Travolta. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's like a completely different reaction.
Oh,
you
shit.
know?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then with short hair, I get Property Brothers. I got them a
dude,
lot.
that's funny.
Yeah. And Dane Cook. That's
Yeah.
the one I get in a lot now.
Dude, Property Brothers, one of them is married to Zooey Deschanel.
Ooh.
Do you know Zooey Deschanel?
I-
From New Girl and Elf. She's the girl in Elf.
Dude,
What else is she in?
she's so
Makes
beautiful.
music.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Dude, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if I have one.
dude, Rashida Jones.
Rashida Jones is beautiful.
Dude, she's like so beautiful. And then if like Ryan Reynolds wasn't fucking married to Blake Lively,
yeah,
that would be A1.
Blake Lively. Dude, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Damn.
I feel like I'm the kind of person, if you're like, you ask me to like pick my
Yeah.
favorite of something, I can't think of all of the things. I have to like see a list and pick from the list.
Oh, okay.
I can't just like remember things like that, like
Yeah.
mass amounts of things. So when people are like, "Who's your celebrity crush?" I'm like, "Who are celebrities?" I can't think of any. None of them are.
When I
coming to
was
mind.
younger, it used to be Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Like I mean, middle school.
Yeah.
That was
Fantastic Four.
Like, yeah,
Invisible
dude.
Woman.
I mean, that was like
Dude. Hell yeah.
That's like around puberty. That's like the
Yeah.
time of sexual awakening. You
Yeah.
know? Some of those women, you're just like,
I'm still waiting
do
to
I
be
feel this
awakened
way?
sexually, I
Oh,
guess. But does that happen? At what age does that happen, Mario?
yeah, you know, when you like look at someone and you're just like, I feel something
Attracted.
I've never felt before. What is this?
That's
yeah,
funny.
You know, around like 12 or 13. But it'll probably happen for you soon. Just keep,
I'll eventually hit puberty.
yeah.
My
I
balls
mean,
will drop.
Yeah, try looking at
Help I'm
People
high
evolve.
and can't get down, but also are my balls, so they'll eventually come down.
Dude,
Nice.
hell yeah. Yeah, what's up with you? Are we just supposed to talk in general?
Yeah,
or is
yeah.
supposed to be
This is
about-
It's just like whatever. We're just free flowing, dude.
Okay,
You just,
sweet.
Yeah, if you want to ask.
What are you doing?
I'm doing.
I haven't talked to you about besides the podcast. We talked about the podcast.
Yeah.
But you were or still are doing like a bunch of open mics.
Yeah. I do typically. I've been taking like Monday or Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, but I typically will hit up like the Monday, Thursday, and Friday one right now. Because I
Yeah.
just got so much like editing to do now with like the trying to find clips
Yeah.
and bullshit, like posting it on like 8 different fucking social media platforms, and then it's just like fucking nuts. But like here soon, I feel like we're gonna have some like pretty cool things that like branding or like brand expansion wise that like we're gonna kind of work on. So we're gonna probably like work on like skits and like TikToks and stuff like that. So
TikTok.
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the TikToks. EJ, he loves the TikToks.
Yeah.
He fucking loves them. I've been getting more into watching them,
Mhm.
but like this is because I'm on it all the time, and I guess
Yeah.
that's like by design. You know, they're like, all
Yeah.
right, you have to post on here, and it's like while you're posting, you might as well watch 15-year-old girls dance. You know, it's just like
oh my god. I think if you're on there long enough, it pretty quickly picks up like the shit that you want to see. Like,
Yeah.
I guess like
I was gonna say, I feel like recently I've been getting a lot of stuff that I've like, oh wow, this is like pretty funny.
but that's the thing about
Yeah.
TikTok that everyone I know talks about, because I am like not on it. I haven't been on it. People send me TikToks and I'll watch them, but like I haven't downloaded it because I know like I'll sit there and fucking scroll for like
Yeah.
3 hours. That's how I am. But like
Yeah.
what everyone says to me is like TikTok is like unbelievable. Like this is not from experience.
no,
but it's
no.
like unbelievably good.
Like the
algorithms
algorithms
are
that they
insane.
have, like
Yeah.
like I always, whenever I do like a clip, I always post it there first and get captions,
Yeah.
because their captions algorithm is
yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah.
I literally have to change maybe 3 words.
Yeah.
Like in YouTube, if you do that on YouTube, you have to like
fucked
literally do the entire fucking
Yeah.
script essentially, because it's
Yeah.
like fucking you're saying hi and it's like fucking Highlander, and you're like, why
Yeah.
are you doing
I
this to
didn't
me
say
right
any
now?
of this shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You say some shit, it captions it wrong,
Yeah,
they'll take you down.
dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to be. I'm already blacklisted for everything, dude. Everybody,
Are you?
fucking, I don't know. We'll see. I feel like recently, like people have been warming up to me, like just in the scene in general,
Yeah.
especially with the start of the podcast. Like everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll do the podcast. So
Yeah.
it's definitely helped. But yeah, dude, I mean, other than that, we got like we got January's fucking filled up all the way. We got
Yeah.
people who are ready to come on in February, and then it's gonna be dope. So
Hell yeah.
we just had my friend on Tuesday. He was on an HBO show, fucking Finding Magic Mike.
Sick.
So yeah, we got all sorts of people, musicians,
Yeah,
and
nice.
I want to hit up Peter's dad.
Hit him up.
I'm gonna like figure out like I want to like read some of his papers though first,
Yeah.
because I want to like figure out like what kind of like
Yeah.
philosophy guy he is. So
Yeah. I
like what his
think,
contributions are.
I watched something that he posted that was about like, I mean, I don't know like philosophy
Yeah.
jargon, but he seems very interested in, because he's like a Christian.
Yeah,
guy,
yeah, yeah.
Like Catholic family. Peter grew up in the church, and I think he's very interested in like practical, like ethics and like
Yeah.
being good and like doing good.
Yeah.
Because he started some kind of website organization thing that I watched a video about that Peter showed me.
Okay.
And it was something about like connecting people with like charities or like ways of giving.
Oh, okay.
Like connecting. It was like, I remember watching it and being like, this is like a really good idea. And,
Well,
like, really cool.
So what's his name? Do you know his dad's name?
Brown. What is it? I don't know his first name.
Okay.
It's
so-
Mr. Brown. I don't think I've ever called him by his first name.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so he's got Peter. So
Yeah.
we got Peter, and then he's got other siblings.
He's got
right?
a lot of siblings.
But they're all like Narnia names, aren't they?
I think their middle names are. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
Peter's middle name is Emeth, like Emeth, which
Yeah.
I don't know enough about.
Well, and his
Narnia,
first name is
but-
Peter, one of the
Oh,
main
is
characters.
that one of the? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. And
Yeah.
enough about Narnia.
Does
but
he have like other siblings too? Or do you know?
Jack, Peter, Thomas.
Thomas.
They're also all like Christian names.
Yeah.
I feel like. Well, I don't know about Jack, but unless it's John.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. Jack, Peter, Thomas.
I'm very interested
a bunch
because
of-
I feel like because he plays like D&D and all that shit,
Yeah.
so he's just like a super nerdy guy. So it's,
Yeah, he's cool as hell.
hell yeah,
Peter's dad's awesome.
hell yeah.
Really nice dude.
How's Peter been?
Peter's good. I mean, Peter literally.
You see him often, right?
Yeah, I haven't in like a while. I saw him
'Cause
last night.
COVID
but,
and shit.
But yeah, he just practices music all the time. Plays a lot of chess.
Oh, he's a chess guy now.
Yeah, Oh yeah, dude. He's like, he's insane.
Oh hell yeah.
He's like really good. Yeah, he's crazy.
Do you guys like do the online chess like through like
Yeah.
the iPhone or whatever?
I'm like, I don't stand any chance against him ever unless he has like a severe handicap, like
yeah.
if he like plays without a queen or something. But
Can you do that in those games?
yeah,
Oh shit! You can like
Yeah.
change up like
you can,
rules
like,
and
set
shit.
handicaps and shit.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
That's
That's nuts.
yeah. So
They're getting advanced. The games.
yeah, but in general, he's like, he like reads books about chess and shit, and like,
Damn.
watches a lot of videos and
Does he become like the next world champion?
Dude,
Dude, that'd be nuts.
I don't know, dude. He is like a fucking genius. So I think he is, creatively and otherwise. But
Is he still climbing on shit?
I mean, yeah, I think like when there's shit to climb on, yeah, he's climbing on it. Yeah, he just like plays a lot. He takes it super seriously, and he practices a lot. I mean, like
That's
when
that's the one thing that you used to talk about a lot though too. Is that
Yeah.
you fucking. That's why you loved him so much because he
Yeah.
was like so focused on music and he was so down for the
Yeah,
band that you were
yeah.
just like yes.
Yeah, for sure. And I think
Yes.
he's the kind of person that. I mean, I don't know. Like when he sits down and plays drums, because he like plays bass in my band.
Yeah.
But he's playing jazz drums as like his main instrument. So he sits down and plays the drums, and I'm just like watching him with my mouth hanging open. Like I'm just like,
Because
Oh my
your main
God.
instrument is drums.
yeah. But he's like far beyond me now. Like
Damn.
he's so fucking good at drums, and he's like just doing so much crazy stuff. And he's also learning keys now, like jazz piano.
Hell yeah.
And
That guy's gonna make it.
yeah, no, he's just like the kind of guy that can do like anything musically.
Everything. Yeah.
And he it's what he wants really bad, and he's just doing
Shout out
it.
to Peter, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking love you, bro.
I love Peter. I think that he's the kind of musician that if they agree to be a part of anything you do, you just cherish that time while
Yeah.
you have it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, this guy can do anything he
Yeah.
wants.
He's
Like
gonna Betty White you eventually. You know?
yeah, like I'm like if he wants to do anything that I'm doing, like
R.I.P.
yeah, let me
R.I.P.
get as
Betty
much.
White.
Oh yeah, she just died.
Yeah.
Dude, I just remember like last year, the entire year during COVID, when like it would be a news story about someone dying, like
Yeah.
oh, this person got COVID, this person died of COVID, this famous person just died. Every single time, honestly, maybe even before, like just for the last couple of years, like every time someone was like, oh my God, like a gasp, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, who died? In my mind, it was always Betty White.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's the next one.
Yeah.
And then she just kept going
Yeah.
for so long.
Dude.
That
It's-
when I heard she died, I was like, no, she didn't.
Dude,
like that
I think
can't
it's
be right.
honestly, man. I think it's like she was like comedic actor or
Mhm.
actress. You know what I mean? So it's like I am one of those people that honestly believes that people who are like laughing all the time and like having good times, you know, they
Yeah.
just live forever.
They have
you know
more
what I
to
mean?
live for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably just like hasn't been laughing that much because you know it sucks today now.
Yeah.
It's like we got Omicron. Fucking.
Yeah.
What's next? What's the next fucking
Some
variant?
kind of transformer fucking name? I don't know.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
They're
what-
just gonna skip out of the Greek alphabet.
yeah.
Just start naming them like Death Triple X.
Dude, I was
like-
thinking we should start naming them like crazy white women's names. You know, like hurricanes. Like
Yeah.
we should do that with like the
It's like, oh, the
Omicron.
Karen strain is
Yeah.
coming around. It's
The
especially
Abigail.
deadly. Yeah.
variant Abigail is happening. It's
Dude.
ravaging your homes and
Is she in the camera shot? Can you see Princess right now?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Dude, yeah.
I was like this whole time I've been like petting her under the table, and I'm like, if people can't see her, I just look like I'm like tweaking.
Yeah, he's fucking just jerking it right now. Dude, my dog, I fucking love her. She's a blessing.
I love Princess.
It's so crazy too, because like I feel like as I'm starting to get to the age where I'm like, fuck, I'm like getting older.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like looking at her, and I've had her since 21, and I'm like, fuck,
like
you're getting older.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I need to get another dog now.
Yeah.
I need to get another dog.
How old is she?
I don't know. I think she's probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Princess.
like, I know, dude. She's probably got like maybe another like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Probably.
Damn.
I don't know. Who knows? She's a smaller dog, so it's like
you
never fucking know. I hate watching like dogs get super old and then they get like blind and they can't hear and they're just like this, and you're just like, hi, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're like no. Your life can't be that good.
You have to like walk them to their bowl.
Yeah, it's like,
shit.
She just sleeps all day.
Yeah.
She gets up and eats once a day. I have to carry her to her food bowl. It's like, dude, that's not good. Yeah.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
Dude, the things we do for our animals. My mom's dog just got knee surgery.
She get like a cap or something?
She straight up like...
She get like a metal
I don't know.
knee?
But she like jumped up in the air and came down and her knee just blew out.
Oh, god damn it.
So she couldn't... But my mom like didn't know.
Oh,
for like
no.
a few days. Because her dog is like so...
super high energy and
like
shit?
Tough. Like she doesn't like whine or bark about anything. So she was just like limping around, and my mom was like, why has she been limping for like 3 days? Took her to the vet, and they're like, her kneecap's blown out.
Oh my
it's, like,
god!
Gone.
I watched Princess. When I used to live in Bennington Ponds, I fucking threw a ball and it bounced off a hill, and then it went into a dip, and she jumped off the hill. And dude, no. I just watched her. I was like, oh god. What is happening right now? Oh god, she fell. She literally fell like probably like 7 feet. It was nuts. I was like, oh my god.
Did she just roll out of it like a champ?
She like literally just like hot dogged like on the ground. She just like fucking arms just like gave out. She just like laid there. And she got up. Yeah, but. Oh man.
When I lived in Florida, I was a little kid. We had a Chihuahua that used to sit in my mom's lap while she drove, and she was turning onto our street one time, and he jumped out the window after a squirrel, like just like, phoom. And I remember seeing him in the air, like with his legs forward.
Did he survive the jump?
Yeah, but he just like, phoom, and he was just like floating for a second. I was like. Oh
dude,
my god.
That's so funny.
He jumped out the window.
Dude, Chihuahuas are hilarious. Your mom would have a Chihuahua.
She had 2. One of them was a miniature Chihuahua.
What is that? Like a teacup Chihuahua?
Yeah. And then it started having seizures.
Because it was so tiny?
I don't know.
Oh god.
We moved to Ohio and she like hated the snow. And one day my dad took her out in the morning and we're inside and we're like about to leave for school, and my dad's just like, "Oh, guys, come look! Roxy's playing in the snow." And my mom was like, "Roxy hates the snow," and she walked out, and her legs were like locked, and she was just like frothing at the mouth. And my mom's like, "She's not playing, you fucking idiot." My fucking dad, he's like, "She's playing." I'm like, dude, that is not playing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so my mom like picked her up and they took her to the vet and they were like,
oh my god.
They couldn't figure out what was wrong with her.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's playing in the snow.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, my mom ended up running that dog over and killing her.
Every story has a happy ending, right?
Every time I talk about it, I start laughing, and I feel like a terrible, terrible person.
Oh, God.
But we fucking hated that dog, dude. She was awful.
Oh, my God, dude.
I swear to God, as a kid in middle school, me and my sisters had genuine insecurities about my mom loving that dog more than us.
Oh, God damn it.
I swear, like, she was like, my mom would, like, carry her around all the time. and she hand fed her wet dog food because she wouldn't eat if my mom didn't like pick it up and put it in her mouth. And we were like, Mom, this dog is fucking pathetic. Like, you need to like let it eat on its own and like whatever. And she just like coddled and babied it, and we all hated it. She got really mean, and she only liked my mom.
Damn.
If you like tried to touch her, she'd like
damn.
Just barked all the time. Yeah, and then one day my mom backed out of the driveway. I was in the passenger seat, felt a little bump. We're like, oh, it must have been like a branch in the road or something, and then drove away. And then my sisters called her, and they were like, we can't find Roxy. Like, where is she? And the bump in the road was Roxy.
Oh, no.
My mom ran her over. It was really sad. But every time I first bring it up, I'm just like,
dude, she's playing in the snow. Dude, that's so...
Dude. Now she's in heaven playing in the snow.
Yeah.
Because she loves the snow.
Oh, shit, that's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. That dog sucked. But... not to speak ill of dead dogs.
Dude, I fucking... Yeah. Fuck. How's your mom doing?
She lives in North Carolina. Still.
What's your mom's name?
Renee.
I always forget.
Yeah. She's trying to move back to Columbus.
Oh, shoot.
Because my sister has a baby. She wants to be around my niece. She's good. We stopped her on the tour.
Okay.
And like we played a show in Richmond, and then we had a day off, and we went to North Carolina, and then the next day was in Atlanta. So she was like in between the two shows, and the day off she had like a work dinner party thing for like one of her salons.
Okay.
And it was, she like brought me and Steven to it, and it was at this nice restaurant, and it was an open bar, and it was like the drunkest we got on tour was
with your
that
mom?
Night with my mom.
Dude,
like off night.
Mario's mom, Renee, is a true mom.
Dude,
she's probably the best mom that I've seen.
She's great.
Yeah,
I love her.
Yeah. Mario's also a mama's boy. So.
Yeah, I'm very lucky to have a decent mom. Yeah, I know she loves me, and
it's so funny because like Mario would always be on the phone at the old place that we used to live in together, and I'd always hear, "How's Eddie doing?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, dude, there it is."
Yeah, my mom. Every time I talk to her, she's like, "How's Eddie doing? Have you talked to Eddie?" I'm just like, "Yeah, he's doing good." Yeah, she's a motherly person. She just loves to mother people.
Dude.
So,
and you're a pretty great guy yourself. I feel like she's she's rubbed off on you.
I don't think I'm as caring as she is.
Yeah, you're not as empathetic, but I will say you're not you're kind, if that makes sense.
I try to be. Yeah. I don't think I
feel like I feel like you and I have never really gotten into like a giant fight, and we've lived together for like 2 years, so it's like I
think it's like I think we're both the kind of people that we can get frustrated with something or with each other or something that happens, and then it's just like, all right, hey, like I love you, we're cool. Yeah. Like it's kind of
I just feel like a lot of people are not like that anymore. A lot of people are just like they hold on to so much shit nowadays. It's what's going on?
I think there are things that are maybe worth holding on to. I don't think that you are the kind of person that does things that are worth holding on to. Like, most things I think it's just like people are people. They do dumb shit, they make mistakes, and then you just move on. But yeah, I've never had something done so terribly that I'm like, I need to never talk to this person again. Yeah. Maybe that's not true. Because there are probably people
I was going to say, there's a few people I remember hearing you talk about a lot, being like, I don't know, we're going to sit them down for the 5th time.
Yeah, you're right. And we don't talk anymore. So, so
there you go. There it is.
There are certain types of people that, I think it's difficult to interact with, and they maybe don't want to be better than they are. Yeah. But
I feel like, sometimes I just feel like it just like takes, a talking to. Sometimes people don't want to change, and that makes sense. Like I feel like there was a point in time where I definitely needed to change, and I feel like all you needed is just like people to be there.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think generally people are interested in like growing and being better,
Yeah.
You'll find yourself surrounded by people that also want that for you. But you know, if you aren't interested in changing or becoming better or growing or whatever, then I think you find yourself around people that don't give a shit. And
Manifestation,
that also don't want to,
folks.
so.
This is exactly what he's talking about right now. Yeah.
So I think
surround yourself with people who make you feel good, dude.
Yeah, you attract, I think, what you put out, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I think I find, like, the more I pursue the things that I enjoy and, like, want to be doing, the more I find myself around people that feel the same way about
and are
the
fucking
same
awesome.
things. And
like, the one thing I've noticed with comedy is that, like, you know, just putting myself in, like, positions at, like, the Funny Bone or just, like, going to shows with people, you get, like, this opportunity to hang out with, like, fucking, like, famous people. And you're just like, dude, like, how is this happening right now? You're just, like, hanging out and drinking at a bar with, like, you know, Tony Woods or, you know, Brad Williams and, you know, everybody. It's like, damn, son, it's, like, nuts.
Yeah.
It's all the influence. I love being around, like, the influence that people have.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have, like, who's your, like, main inspiration as a artist?
I don't know. I think, like, there's a lot of music that I like that I'm inspired by them making music.
Top 3
that I like.
Go. Like, when you like, if you're, like, thinking, all right, typically my style looks maybe similar to, like, you know, 3 bands.
Recently I've been very deep into the B-52s.
Okay.
If you're familiar with the B-52s, they do Love Shack.
Oh, okay.
But they have, like, a bunch of other music. So Love Shack was, like, their hit. Devo, who does Whip It.
Dude, nice.
But also a bunch of other great music. And who else? Those are the first 2 that come to mind. I mean, I love all kinds of, like, rock. And I think...
Because you started off, when I was, like, living with you were doing a lot of, like, King Gizzard, Lizard Wizard.
They like, I think, introduced me to a lot of things. I didn't grow up super musically exposed or, like, literate.
Yeah.
I didn't know
at all.
I didn't know a lot of music, and you know, my dad listened to, like, classic rock, and so I liked, like, Zeppelin and Rush and, like, that kind of shit.
Hair metal.
But I grew up, like, super Christian, and all my friends listened to, like, Christian metal and, like, hardcore music, and it was like, oh, this is, you know, what I... And
what
then...
does Christian metal sound like?
Like metal.
What the fuck?
There's, like...
Jesus loves you!
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah. But...
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think, like...
Christian metal.
Yeah, there's a lot of music I wasn't exposed to until, like, college. I mean, I remember listening to, like, Pink Floyd and the Beatles for the first time when I was, like, 22.
Wow.
And I feel like that's shit that people listen to when they're, like, 13.
I'm like,
you know what I mean?
I'm like the same, though. It's like, people are like, hey, did you watch this movie? Hey, did you listen to this? And I'm like, dude, I grew up poor. I just didn't have any of that. And, like, even now, like, now that I have the opportunity to look at all that stuff, like, I just don't have the time.
It's overwhelming.
Like, there's just so many bands. Like, where do you start? Where do you start on shows? You know, what books do you read that, like, you know, you've missed out on? It's like, how, you know, where do you start?
I think it's, at this point, like, it's like, you're an adult. Like, you don't have, like, your entire day to do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you're a kid, you have school, and then other than that, like, you're free, you know? You don't have to, like,
go to
pay
work.
Bills and, like,
dude.
It's not even, like, the physically doing things. It's, like, the mental capacity. Like, you don't have to, like, think about
all that bullshit.
Stuff. I mean, you know, some people do, but... Yeah, I think the norm is when you're, like, a kid, you don't have to think about that shit. So, yeah, now I think it's just, like, as an adult, when your time is more limited, it's, like, you're only going to do what you really want to do and, like, really love to do. So it's, like, for me, it's, like, it's overwhelming to look at, like, this mountain of music that I've missed over my entire life and be like, I still want to, like, learn all this shit, you know? So,
Is there like a band that you have in mind that you haven't ever listened to, but like you like know in the back of your head that like eventually you're gonna get to it?
I don't know.
No.
It's hard to think. I don't know.
You don't have that list. He doesn't have the list.
Yeah, I don't have the list in front of me.
Bands that I haven't,
sure,
that I don't know about.
Yeah, there are some, but I think, the trajectory of how the music that I like, this is like corny as hell, but it was like when I started smoking weed, which was when I was like 21. Someone sent me Tame Impala.
Okay.
Because it's like psychedelic. And I was like smoking weed and listening to it, and I was just like, this is fucking bananas. Like the way my brain feels right now is so crazy. And started to explore more psychedelic music and like the roots of psychedelic music, so like going back in time with it. And then I was like, okay, I'm listening to like too much of this. I need to like listen to something else. And someone was like, you should listen to King Gizzard. And they sent me that, and it was like a puzzle piece, like slipped. It was like, this is everything that I
have been looking for.
Yeah, and it was really sick. And then I started listening to a lot of shit that like they listen to and they're influenced by. Got into the OCs, which is like probably still like one of my all-time favorite bands.
Now, do you go out to a lot of concerts at all?
Not really. Like the ones that I play, and then like friends shows I'll go see.
You do have that shaky knees tattoo, right?
Yeah, so
whenever that gets back up.
There was a weekend in October, I think, that it happened, and I didn't go because I was playing a show, but I don't remember if it, I think it happened. I don't think it got canceled, but I'd love to go this year if it happens, and if I can remember to not book shows that weekend. Yeah. Because, I get them for free. Like, it's like a couple $100. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just a tattoo.
Yeah. It was my first tattoo.
And now you can get into a fucking festival for free now.
I remember talking to my mom and being like, yeah, I'm, like, getting a tattoo today. And she's like, oh, cool. Like, what? What are you going to get? I'm like, it's my first tattoo ever. I'm getting a music festival logo on my thigh. Because I'll get them for free for the rest of my life. And she was like, oh, economically that sounds like a good decision. She's like, you'll probably save some money.
That's funny.
And I was like, thank you. Practical mom.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, she's not the kind of person that would ever do that.
Yeah.
And I would almost expect her to be like, that's so stupid. And she's like, oh, that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you for... Yeah, so...
So now that all your shit's canceled, you don't really have. What's like your next show that you have like that hasn't been canceled yet? Do you have any?
I can check the sheet.
So do you do a lot of shows in Columbus?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, we do.
What's like the spot when
Ace of Cups is like my favorite to play.
Such a good room.
Yeah, it's awesome. Ace of Cups is great. And that whole area, so there's like Ace of Cups. Across the street, there's Space Bar, which I haven't played in a long time. Next door is Dirty Dungarees, the laundromat DIY spot.
Dude,
which is fucking great.
I've kind of thought about potentially like going to them about comedy.
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be like fucking nuts.
They probably would.
That would be weird.
I think they'll do anything.
Dude.
I mean, like, I've played there many times,
and people are just fucking doing laundry and
and I've played there with like other bands and weird side things, but it's like sometimes there's shit happening there that is, you're just like, I can't believe this is real.
Yeah,
like it's like they will do whatever.
Oh yeah,
it's a sweet spot.
Dude,
you can see some crazy shit
there. We used to not have a fucking washer and dryer at our spot, so we'd always used to go to Dirty Dungarees. I would go there on like a Saturday or Sunday, and I'd just get fucked up. I would just go do my laundry, and then I would just like fucking
drink a bunch of beer.
And then I would be like, okay, please, Funny Bone, call me off. Please, Funny Bone, call me off. Like, I don't want, like, I'm fucked up right now.
Yeah.
And they'd always call me off because I kind of knew. I was like, these are the nights that are going to be slow.
Did you ever have one where you had to go in?
There was one time I was a little tipsy, yeah. And I was, but like at the same time, like, I'm also somebody who is kind of a lightweight, so it's like just like 3 or like last night, dude. I'm like hungover from last night, and I just had like fucking 4 beers.
Yeah.
Like from I don't know, like 8 o'clock till like midnight. So it was like, it's a beer an hour. That's literally like standard. That's the standard.
I'd probably be drunk as hell too. I'm pretty lightweight as well.
Yeah, I just love Guinness, dude. You
remember the first night that I don't even remember if I met you that night, but it was the first night that I came to your apartment.
Yeah. And you were like, you got fucked up.
And I threw up Fireball in your trash can.
Yeah, dude.
I woke up and the apartment smelled like cinnamon.
Dude,
because I threw up pure Fireball in your trash.
That fucking apartment, Chad, man, that guy was nuts.
It's another season, man. It's another time.
Dude.
It's another life.
Dude, Remember
when I got you to hit the gravity bong outside?
Dude, yeah, dude.
I was like, Eddie, you gotta smoke weed with me,
and we were getting fucking bit up by mosquitoes and shit. And we're like,
There was some girl with us. And I'm like, I don't know who it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
All I remember is me and you smoking that gravity bong.
Dude, I remember getting so fucking drunk one time that I like came out and I was butt ass naked. I knocked over the pizza that we had ordered. Didn't even know. I thought I was in the bathroom and I went to the trash can.
In the closet.
I tried to pee in the trash can and I missed and got it all over the floor on the pizza. It was fucking nuts. And if I remember correctly,
dude, that's
somebody
fucked.
was fucking on the couch in our living room when
Brian?
I did that.
Was it Brian?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
They were like, dude, we were like going at it, and you like came out, and I was like, dude. He's like, I asked if you could join, and she was like, no, and I was like, dude, that's disgusting.
That's so funny.
Dude, those were Angry Orchard nights.
Those were times.
I used to watch Shameless with Chad. I would drink a whole fucking case of Angry Orchard and eat fucking Papa John's, and I just like ran into the bathroom and just fucking projectile vomited like a fucking line in the bathroom, dude. Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not doing that shit no more.
I mean, same, dude. But it's fun to look back on those times.
Yeah, it's like now they're funny. Back then,
and I think back then it's like kind of miserable. But now I think I've found every once in a while a night like that is a lot of fun if you're in a like better mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know the day I quit my job was a Wednesday, and I went to Bourbon Street, and I got drunk, and then I came back to my house and drank more, and I woke up the next morning at 7 a.m. on the bathroom floor. Prince had like put me to bed. I was like throwing up, and he came and was like, all right, come on, we gotta like get you onto the couch at least. And I was like, dude, bring me a pillow and blanket. I can't get off the ground.
I feel that sometimes though. I like got up this morning and I was like, dude, why does my head hurt so bad? And I like went into the bathroom and I'm just like, oh god, dude. Oh god, I need to drink more water.
Yeah.
I just don't drink water at all. So it's like
you gotta stay hydrated. But I think, again, having one of those nights, I remember waking up the next day and being like, holy shit, that was crazy. And then being like, it was fun. Like, I had a good time. And now I can just rest all day.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
So do you know when your next show is, did you say? Do you have anything
tentatively planned? Yeah, there's stuff in January.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you like specific information?
I was gonna say if you know a day or whatever, yeah. I was gonna say this is like
potentially there's January 20th.
Yeah.
With Tetanus. I don't even know where it is.
Okay.
Either probably Dungarees or Bourbon Street.
All right. And these are paid shows, right?
This is like local stuff.
So,
that probably won't be.
Okay.
In February 3rd is a Thursday.
Okay.
I'm playing in New York City with S. Raekwon. I'm supposed to.
Oh,
hopefully it doesn't get canceled. That would be a paid gig, which would be sick.
All right. Just let me know, and then we can like post shit on like know the bio and everything if people want to buy tickets or whatever.
Yeah. And then our next Columbus show, we don't have any booked right now.
Okay.
So we're chilling.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Focused.
You got any other like passions or hobbies that you've been working on right now?
I've been reading more. Been watching The Sopranos.
Dude, nice.
Which I've never seen before. I've been... Yeah, I don't know. I just have a lot of music I want to write and record, and I'm starting to like dive into that really deep right now. Trying to listen to a lot of music.
How do you go about writing new music? Like
I don't
what's
know,
your
dude.
what's your like strategy? Because like for
So-
me, it's like when I get a song, it's just like it just comes in the thin air, and I just have to write that one song. But
Yeah.
because you're somebody who like obviously is writing a lot of songs,
Yeah.
you know, you probably have to like you can't get everything out of thin air. You know?
Sure. I struggle a lot and have been struggling a lot through the pandemic with lyrics.
Okay.
It's really hard to like write anything about anything right now for me. But I feel like it's very, very easy right now for me to write like instrumentation and like
Okay.
guitar, drums, bass lines, keyboard lines, like that kind of stuff is like it just pours out of me all the time.
Okay.
So I'll just pick up a guitar, fiddle around, be like, "Oh, that sounds cool." Make a voice memo, label it, and I just do that all the time. I'll go to the spot, play drums, play guitar, record little demos with like layering parts on each other, and I just have all these like snippets, and then at a certain point I have amassed this like collection of clips and whatever, and I'll go through and delete some, go through and be like, this is cool, I want to develop this. But usually, at least in the last like year, I mean, lyrics have always been like the last thing. Like it's like, okay, now I need to make this about something. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's very uncommon for me to like have an idea about something to say and then write a
Okay.
song around that. It's usually all around like the
Interesting.
instruments.
I'm
and,
like the opposite, where it's like
I am sometimes, but I haven't been for
yeah.
a
I'm like
a while.
definitely like I feel like a lyrics like
driven.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I have an issue like trying to like figure out like interesting like riffs to play or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I enjoy doing right now mostly. So I'm kind of just sitting back and waiting for inspiration to hit. Like I said, I've been reading more.
What you're reading right now?
Some book that Prince gave me. It's like about Mark Rudd. He was a part of the Weathermen, like underground. It was like a radical thing in the 70s or
Okay.
60s. He went to like Columbia. He was a part of like organizing like a bunch of riots and protests that happened at
Oh,
Columbia.
shit.
So it's just like about his life. And then yeah, I have like a couple books on tap
Dude,
to
I fucking
read,
love
but
Prince.
yeah,
Freaking- he's
Prince is
killing
the
it
man.
too.
Yeah,
He's
he just
killing
signed
it
a
too.
book deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can try to get him on here soon. I want to,
Yeah.
if we can time it up correctly, because I think he said it's coming out in like October or something like that. So it's
Yeah.
like if we can time it up to where it's like podcast and then like a week later or 2 weeks
Yeah.
later like book, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. That'd be
That
dope.
would be sweet. Yeah, he's the man.
Dude, it's so crazy. I feel like I know so many people who are just doing like like I just talked to Palette Knife. They
Oh,
said
yeah.
they're down
Yeah.
to do a podcast,
Sick.
all three of them.
Yeah,
So
they're doing great too.
yeah, they just
Palette
signed, right? They were signed with
They released their record on Take This to Heart.
yeah.
I think is a Cleveland. I don't know if they're based in Cleveland. I think they are based in Cleveland.
Okay.
But it's the same label as Snarls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd love to see them get on like a tour, a big tour or something soon.
Dude,
I
that'd
don't
be
know if
dope.
that's what they want to do. I think they do, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, like fucking when I asked him, I was like, it's like weird because I always like get nervous because I'm like, I don't really know these people and I don't know like what they're gonna, you know, be, you know, whatever. But I
You know
mean, I'm
Aaron
like,
pretty
I know
well.
Aaron and I know
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
I just don't really know, you know, fucking Alec. So it's like,
But they're all buddies.
Yeah.
So it's like if you get along with the two of them.
yeah,
I think also Chris is like one of the sweetest, like
hell yeah.
just like genuine, nice, cool people.
You
know?
said who? Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's just so like.
He's got a lot of
excited to be
solo stuff
friends.
coming out too, right?
Yeah.
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 It's so crazy. Is Aaron doing just Palette Knife right now, or?
I've
you know?
talked to him. He's like been working on and like kind of messing around with like I think electronic stuff.
Okay.
So I haven't talked to him in a little while. I don't know if he's like still trying to do something with that or if that was just something he was doing for fun at the time. But
Dude, nice.
Pal and I think is definitely like the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I just remember, you know, when he was in the band, you were just like begging for fucking graphic design. It was just like, please.
I didn't want to, and I didn't beg him.
Yeah.
But I was in the back of my head just like, I wish you would fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like, that would be sick, you know?
Yeah.
But Alec actually whipped that up for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to fucking Alec and Palette Knife, fucking the guy that
Yeah.
did this, right?
I had texted him and I was like, how difficult would it be to make the Hydrone logo into like the Hot Wheels logo? And then he just sent me back that image.
Dude.
Like, it was just like immediate. I was like, I guess it was pretty easy.
Dude.
And I was like, do you want me to like pay you or something? And he was like, no, it took me like 5 minutes. He's
Dude,
like, just give me a shirt. And I was like, all right,
Dude,
sweet.
fuck yeah, dude.
I need to give him a shirt still. I should probably do that today.
Yeah, dude, this is a nice shirt, dude. I like the.
Yeah.
What color is this?
Blue.
Okay, hell
Like
yeah.
royal, some
Colorblind,
basic ass
so
blue. Oh yeah.
Every time it never fails, dude.
Does the blue and red like fade to get like into each other?
Oh.
Because the flame that the Hydrone is on is like red, and then the shirt is blue.
Yeah, I can see everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
It's a different
blue,
enough color.
green? What
No,
is
it's
it that-
red and green.
Red and green. Okay.
But it's like fucked up though, because it's
Yeah.
like when we were in like school, like we learned that like green is made from like what, yellow and blue,
Which is like the opposite.
which
of
is
red.
all of the colors. That's
Yeah.
all of them. Like what the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah.
That's like all of the colors. I can't
Yeah.
see shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. But hell yeah, dude. So, well, if you got any shows coming up, we'll get your fucking stuff in the bio and
Right
everything.
on.
This is the guy again that did the fucking intro. He's fucking
Yeah.
killing it. Love you, dude. I fucking thank you for being on the show.
I love you, Eddie.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Fucking
New Year.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'll come back anytime.
Happy New Year, guys.